Welcome back, trainers and collectors. It's your favorite Poke Plumber here, flushing out the latest news, hobby updates, and investment tips in the world of Pokemon. Whether it's breaking leaks, rare finds, or market trends, I've got the tools to keep your collection flowing and your profits growing. Let's dive in and unclog the secrets of the Pokemon world, because every trainer deserves a stacked deck. I feel like that was an intro. Was that an intro? Is that too much? I feel like that was a pretty good intro. Hello, collectors. Like, that's good. I don't know. We're making progress. To touch base on yesterday's video. Yes, I know the camera was vertical, not horizontal when I was ripping packs. So we'll learn from that. I understand the music was super loud. We learned from that. I ended up buying a whole bunch of equipment yesterday. Thanks to Ryan. Ryan's helped me out so much with this. It's like a whole new world. I'm a plumber. I've never dealt with computers, technical things, or anything like that. So huge shout out to him. His patience is of a saint. It's absolutely wild. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but it's going way faster. So I ordered a whole bunch of stuff. I was showing him on FaceTime, and then it's like card declined. So maybe the Poke Plumber is broke. Think of that. But no, the car, we fixed everything, and I ordered, so the soundboard came in today, the one stand came in today, so we still have, I think everything should be here by the weekend. So the videos next week, I have no excuse, everything should be hooked up and we should be grooving. But today's video is worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, man, all these packs are on the floor from yesterday's opening. I gotta clean stuff up. I keep stepping on it. I'm like, so worst case scenario, and I'm going to touch base on the worst boxes that have come out in Pokemon history, according to trainers and collectors out there. They absolutely hated these sets. They're like, Steam Siege is absolutely trash. It's never going to do anything. First and foremost, out of all the sets I'm going to talk about today, Steam Siege is one of them. However, I liked Steam Siege. I like the Gardevoir, the Full Art Steelix. So before we go into that, I was a fan of Steam Siege when everybody else hated it. I'll never understand it. You had two secrets in that set. Not one, you had two. So get ready, strap in, and we are going to talk about worst case scenario. So a lot of people are, what set should I buy? Should I buy this set? Should I buy this set? I need to get this set. When the truth is, it doesn't really matter. Even if you grab the worst set, it's inevitably going to do well in the grand scheme of things. Yes, some sets will do better, and that's what everyone wants to focus on, the better sets. But if you chose the very worst set out of every era, this is how you would have done. So in XY era, Steam Siege was the worst set of them all. Everybody hated Steam Siege. Nobody wanted it. No one wanted to rip it. One, I like the way the cards look. You have a Steelix Full Art. That's absolutely beautiful. You have, I believe it's 4 different Gardevoirs. You have the Volcanion secret rare. So that box, you're never going to believe this. I remember this box was $70, $80. Then even in 2018, it was still around, $100. And then it went to, I remember, this isn't even too long ago. I think they hit around $200 a box. And then they went to $220, $300. You know how much Steam Siege is selling for right now? You're never going to believe it. I was just looking at eBay last solds. There is a sold listing for $600. However, I still saw other listings sell for $450, $550, and then 2 at $600. This was one of the worst sets ever. Everybody hated it. And it is currently a $600 box. So that is one of your worst case scenarios right there. And it's $600. And it just shows how over time nobody knows what they're talking about. And then they're like, wow, that set is from, oh my God, I can't even say late 2000s. It was 2017, 2016. And now you're in 2025 and they're like, oh, that set's older. So now let's buy it. It's old now. So it's going to skyrocket. Like, that's how it goes. Everyone's like, hey, maybe this set is still undervalued. Next era, we have, personally to me, this is the worst set ever of them all. Crimson Invasion. And I will never forget this. Crimson Invasion of the Sun and Moon era. On Black Friday, somebody had them, I believe it was like $64.99 before taxes and shipping. $64.99. You know how much money this box is selling for right now? Another worst case scenario. This box is currently selling for $275. So if your entry point is $60 and now it's $275, it's over 300%. That is over 400%. Think about this. So if you're thinking in terms of growth and one of the worst sets ever can do 400%, it's way easier than people think. Isn't that wild? It's way easier than people think. So now let's fast forward a little bit. Let's go to Sword and Shield era. And I remember people were excited for this. They were opening it because this was around the boom. They were excited for this set, the first boom. They were excited. I want to rip this. And I'm over here like, what are you guys doing? We just came from having a trainer gallery with Cosmic Eclipse, and now people want to open Rebel Trash? Rebel Clash. Rebel Clash. It was stagnant for a while around 200, but I just looked at last solds. It's currently at $275 right now. You heard me. $275, and then some even for $325. That is absolutely wild to me. That is one set that I said, screw it. I'll grab a case of it. I wasn't a fan of opening it. I love Giovanni, but I got lucky on that set. I opened it and I pulled the Giovanni out of it. And I believe it has, what is the other one? The Rainbow Giovanni and Lucamine. So, I mean, you have 3 trainer cards as your main chases. For me, that's not exciting. To each their own. But Rebel Clash is currently, that's another 300%. 300% for another set that was absolutely trash. Now, let's fast forward to the present. Scarlet and Violet base. And let me tell you this, folks. This box was a case of these, right? A case of these were selling for around $450 to $460. And this is in the Scarlet and Violet era. This is new MSRP. Prices are, way higher than they used to be. But people wanted to get out of this set like no other. I remember somebody had cases of blisters and they wanted $2.50 a pack for 144 packs. And they couldn't get it, and they ended up selling it for $2 a pack just because they didn't want to have Scarlet and Violet base anymore. But when you look at all these sets, I'm looking at Scarlet and Violet base, and I'm like, it's not that bad. Scarlet and Violet base. But you want to know the common denominator? The common denominator here is Steam Siege, the main Pokemon, Gardevoir, then Scarlet Violet base, main Pokemon, Gardevoir. So you have the Gardevoir, but now the Drowsy has caught a lot of attention. When this set first came out, everyone wanted the Miriam. But now Scarlet and Violet base is an even deeper set. And it just shows you that when something comes out, when there is no hype, nobody cares. Nobody cares until they start talking about it. And then you see it goes to $80, to $90, $100. Scarlet and Violet base is currently anywhere from $190 to $210 a box. To me, that's one of the best base sets ever. Personally, I'm a huge... Venusaur is one of my favorite Pokemon. I know, it's weird. Venusaur is one of my favorite Pokemon. So, to me, I still think XY base is up there. But if you're truly being honest, Scarlet and Violet base is one of the deepest base sets that we ever had. I also love Heart Gold, Soul Silver base. That's one of my favorite bases as well. I miss that box. I used to have one. I don't have it anymore. I do miss it. I can only imagine how much that is right now. So this is just, say you don't know anything that you're doing and you go and buy a box and you're not buying it based on what you love, you're just buying it because you want to get in and you don't know what else to do. Chances are, if you have enough time, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. All right, but next I want to talk about Heatwave Arena. Heatwave Arena is looking more and more and more and more and more and more and more incredible. I am so excited for Heatwave Arena. That Typhlosion card, as soon as I thought I was blown away by the Garchomp, and then it comes out with the Typhlosion card. Then you have the Psyduck card with Misty. I don't know, guys, girls. this is going to be wild. I can't even tell you the last time I was this excited for a set. I don't know what's going to happen, and I feel like before the end comes of this little bubble, this might be the craziest of what we're going to see. We might start seeing boxes come out the gate at $275, $300, because this set is, oh man, it's just stacked. From what I've seen so far, it has so much potential. And I don't even think we've seen everything anymore. You have a Hobo, you have the Garchomp. You have these cards that the illustrations on them are just absolutely beautiful. Instead of having one chase, people have 4, 5, 6 chases, and this is what makes a set create even more hype. Journey Together is going to be, the pre-release is this weekend, and it's officially released, I believe, next weekend. And yes, there's going to be hype to it, but you know how it goes. As soon as someone sees something better, this is what happened with when Chilling Reign came out. Everyone was talking about Evolving Skies. Right now, people were talking about Journey Together, but now we just keep seeing, previews of the cards in the next set. And now everyone's talking about Heatwave Arena. So we'll see what happens. I have a feeling, we're still going to see some craziness with Journey Together, but the wildness is going to start with Team Rocket. Like I think before this bubble finally goes, the Team Rocket set, Destined Rivals, is going to make us see things I don't think we've ever seen before. Like I personally wasn't in the hobby when Roaring Skies came out, but I'm pretty sure what they hit like around 350, 375. Team Rocket might be right there with Roaring Skies. We might see stuff we haven't seen in over 10 years. So just be patient. Pokemon's trying. You're battling a lot of things right now. But when you have so many markets going in the red right now, I feel like Pokemon will eventually be there. I'm not looking forward to it. I kind of am looking forward to it. It's going to be fun to be able to buy things at a reasonable price. But right now, if you want to rip that product, I'm going to buy a couple boxes. Try to get your pre-orders in. See if you can get it for a fair price. A fair price is anything under $200. And I know it sucks to say, but that's the market we're in. If you don't have distribution, you're going to have to hold on tight. I called my comic place today, my LGS, and I said, hey, buddy, I was like, I know things are crazy right now. Because I've had some pre-orders with Journey Together, and it looks like most of them fell through. So I called my comic place, and I was like, listen, I want my normal numbers, but I understand this is a chance for you guys to make money. I said, I don't want you to, feel bad charging me, because if I don't buy it from you, I'm going to buy it for someone else. Sell me it. I'll pay what these other people would pay you, because I want my buddy's business to do well. I want them to make the money while the going's good. I want them to make their money right now. So I said, just sell me whatever. And he's like, well, I don't really want to do that to you, but if you want, I could put you on that list. I said, just put me on the list. I said, still give me my normal stuff at my normal cost, but I'll take extras. So that's where I'm at until this whole thing calms down. It sucks. We can sit here and complain, but if you want to rip the product, if you want to enjoy the product, just don't go and, I'm not telling you to go buy 5 cases, 10 cases. Just buy what's in your means and what you can enjoy. If you want to enjoy this set, then buy packs. If you want to, if you're a big crazy whale and you just want to freaking buy it all, do you, man? I'm just at the point I don't care anymore. Things will eventually level out. I don't know when. I'm not going to put a prediction on this. A lot of people say it takes Pokemon about 6 months to rep up those printers, so maybe in the end of August. We'll see what happens in the summer. But as of now, I'm excited. I'm excited for Heatwave Arena. I want to open Heatwave Arena. I'm going to do whatever it takes to open it. I don't condone it, but it is what it is. The market's going to market. The market's going to market. You can either cry about it or fucking just man up and fuck. It sucks. I don't know. It's like a win-lose. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you what to do. This is what I'm doing. And I don't want to, they're going to be like, oh, well, you're doing that, you're helping them. It's just, I want to enjoy the product. And I'm excited for the set. Garchomp's one of my favorite Pokemon. Excited for the Ho-Oh. I'm ripping it. Typhlosion, let's freaking go. All right, next, what do we have? Channel updates. I'm going to try to do about 2-3 openings a week. Not trying to break the bank, but I know it's hard for some people to get product right now. So if I could, share my opening experience with you guys, I will. The video quality should be pretty good. The volume's going to be pretty good. Like I said, I'm still learning, and I'm getting better and better at this. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for riding out with me. I'm doing my best, and I'm excited for what the future brings. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. I have that little in the background. I was a Gweed back in the day. Now I'm a humble plumber. I'm a humble plumber. But that's all I have for you guys today. I appreciate each and every one of you. Like, comment, subscribe. I need to start saying that in the beginning. And, oh, I got one. Pokemon pronunciation of the day. Oh, that's it. That's it right there. Ready for this? Oh. All right. Cough-a-grigus. 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 Type, Ghost. This Pokemon has a body of sparkling gold. People say it's not focusing, saying it no longer remembers that it was once human. Whoa, it was once human? Oh my goodness. There are many depictions of Cough-a-grigus decorating ancient tombs. They're symbols of wealth that kings of bygone eras had. Say it once more. Cough-a-grigus. Cough-a-grigus. That's a tough one. That's a tough one, but now you're going to know. It seems like he's a mummy. He was once a pharaoh. And I'm going to hit you guys with my new outro. Thanks for tuning in, trainers and collectors. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a drop of Pokemon news, investing tips, or hobby updates. Whether it's fixing leaks or stacking peaks, I'm here to keep your collection flowing. Until next time, keep your decks stacked and your pipes unclogged. Because in the world of Pokemon, it's always time to level up. This is the Poke Plumber, flushing out of competition. Gotta unclog them all. Or gotta plumb them all. One of those two.